What is up, gamers? Welcome back to stream. I'm Dr. Disrespect. I don't know.
Oh, he didn't say that.
Yeah, I know he doesn't say that. I came into this both costume and I came into this episode being like, fuck. I was like, when I dressed as this for Halloween, no one knew who Dr. Disrespect was except for a select group of people. And I was able to get away with it. But now that we're on a podcast, I was like, fuck. I don't know shit about Doc. I've watched him twice.
No. It's good. Because everyone can go look up Doc, and then because you can't just look someone up in a party, be like, "Oh, you're this guy." Okay.
I mean, you kind of can, but it's.
I mean, yeah, but it'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, but I guess people have more of a standard. They're like, if you're gonna dress as this motherfucker for an hour, and
this is the gamer episode, if you can't tell. So if you're not a real gamer, might as well just turn it off now.
Might as well just pay us a bunch of money. I mean, go hit the anchor link below. Just do the max tier of $9.99 a month.
And we won't do it again.
Ever again. You'll be paying us to stop doing shit like this because we know some of you out there are sick and tired of it. Also, those who are tired of us talking about sports, go ahead and pay for that too, and maybe we'll stop talking about sports too.
I think I'll pay for that.
Yeah. You're
Speaking of sports.
Yeah, I mean, the Super Bowl was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Did you watch longer than 5 minutes?
Because I watched like most of the first half, and I watched the halftime show. I don't know why everyone hates on the halftime show so bad.
It sucked. It's only just gone downhill. The last one that sucked was hold up. First off, was Travis Scott and Adam Levine in the same year?
I have no idea. I don't remember that year at all.
Because that might have been fucking horrible.
Yeah.
That might have been the worst. They're like, we're going to dedicate it to SpongeBob. And then they did it for like 5 seconds. They were like, yep, that's it.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that.
Oh, and then it turned to sicko mode. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a good little shout out, I thought.
I thought it was interesting that they did it, but they made it sound like they were going to actually do the fucking song.
Yeah, but, you know. Hold on one sec.
What's up, guys? I'm really glad that you came here today because we really appreciate you listening. So be ready. It's hard to breathe in this fucking vest. Jesus Christ. While we wait for Colin, we're going to read some poetry that I prepared for you. Just kidding.
I'm back.
Colin's back, and he doesn't close the door every goddamn time.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
This is not going to be a thing where we just get up in the middle of the episode and do this shit.
Yeah, this is like the 4th week in a row that I've had the sniffles. So,
I feel like you've only had it on days that we record.
No, it's been every day.
Maybe I just haven't noticed it.
Yeah, you just don't see me as much.
But, I guess that's true. So the weekends thing, was it good?
I thought it was okay. I mean, it wasn't. Everyone really hated on it. All of our friends, at least. And I was like, I thought it was fun.
I feel like the weekend is too pop now.
Yeah, but he played The Hills. I mean, he played, I don't know.
The Hills is whenever I started to not like him.
Oh, really?
Yes, that album. That's
whole
my favorite
album. Song. That's my favorite song of his.
Starboy, he brought it back, and it was very like 80s synth pop.
I didn't like Starboy. I remember when it came out, and I was just like, kind of sleep. I'm not that big of a Weeknd fan. At the end of the day,
I loved the early Weeknd.
Yeah,
but
I saw him in concert.
You went. That's why I was like, you like Starboy. And I was like, you just went to the show.
Yeah,
and you only went because of one, your girlfriend, and then second because you want to see Ray Shrim. That was
right.
I think about
Ray Shrim was great.
So first off, did you hear about the streaker and like that whole thing?
No, I didn't know about it until I saw a video way later.
First off, I didn't know there was a streaker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But did you hear about like that whole thing?
I just saw a video of
so this might be old news by the time this episode comes out. This is Tuesday, so enough people have probably heard this. So apparently that streaker put 50 grand on a bet that was plus 750 that said there will be a streaker at the Super Bowl. Which first off, the easiest bet you can ever control. You should just bet that every time. Mm-hmm. He literally had a friend to go out first so he would divert them. And then he went out. It was $1,000 each for bail for both of them. So, and he got paid like 400 grand. So this dude,
my God.
This dude fucking profited a fuck ton.
That's hilarious. No, I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, no, that's wild. That's
genius.
So now it's just like, dude, if you just want free money, just go do that.
Yeah, it's literally free money.
You're going to have like stuff on your record. It's like, yeah.
I guess.
Oh, let it come up in a job interview. Be like, hey, we really considered you for this job, but we see you have a criminal record.
No,
and he's just like, hey, you know why I have that criminal record? Because I make fucking money.
Yeah, I'm bringing that up on purpose.
Quadruple my money every time I catch a charge. What do you do when you catch a charge?
I find where profits can be made, and I produce that. And let me tell you about my criminal record. Actually,
no, you go on and you say you're an arbitrage trader.
I don't know what that is. It's a big word.
First off, very unfortunate that you asked me that right as I took a sip of water.
It actually looked very menacing. It looked like you're like, wow, you don't know what that is?
Arbitrage is, for those who don't know, this is a very popular form of investing at a high level. And you could make a lot of money if you could.
Me?
Well, I mean, a lot of arbitrage trading is done by bots now.
Oh, okay.
So you could like make like a price scraper. I just wanted to make scrapers since you were telling me about like
no, we did talk about this.
Yeah, I know we talked about it, but how hard again would it be to do that? Well, hold up. Let me explain it first. So arbitrage is basically where you find price discrepancies and you profit off of the spread. So Colin here could build an AI that goes and finds different price discrepancies and then just does a bunch of mini trades on that, and then ta-da, he's made a bunch of money.
Boom. So easy.
So that would
Just
that
like
be
that.
Would that be difficult?
Yeah. It would only be difficult because it would take I don't know, like 2 months or something.
Is it because it's not like whenever you do something like your idea that competes with like honey or whatever that like pulls that scrapes the internet and stuff like that?
That's not that hard because that's only one website. So if you're doing arbitrage on a website,
well, yeah, but your product wouldn't be on one website, would it be?
No, so it would be
you'll only want
scraping
YouTube.
from one website.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're building a web crawler as well, which is you're probably not making a web crawler because I don't know what you'd have to build for that. You'd have to find a way.
Because I was going to say because the pricing is constantly changing, that's
Yeah.
I guess where it gets very difficult.
No, so the thing is, if we had a list of websites, if we had like I don't know DHgate and like AliExpress and I don't know, like a bunch of random websites from across the world. There's like 1,000 of them. Then it's easy. It's just going to take a really, really long time because you're going to have to build a custom scraper for each one because each website has their HTML set up separately, and so you just have to find in the HTML where the price is. You could do it in better ways if you wanted to do. I'm sure there's like an API solution with AliExpress and all those, where it's like you could get all of their items and get all of their prices and not have to actually do any like checking the website stuff. But I don't know if all of them have that. So basically, it would be a per website solution that you have to do.
Okay.
And that's expensive and would take a long time. Time expensive, I mean.
Okay. Going back to the Super Bowl, though, another interesting thing I saw that I don't know if you knew this was the genius business move by The Weeknd and XO.
No, what happened?
So, did you know that he paid for that halftime special?
No.
It's probably because he's a Canadian artist. He's the first ever non-American, I think, to perform at the Super Bowl halftime.
I was wondering why The Weeknd was there.
So everyone was saying it was stupid. He paid $5.5 million to do that. But he's got a huge 2022 tour.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you've seen the dates. It looks like that man will be touring for more than half of the year.
I saw he's in New Orleans, right?
Yeah, the tickets are on
soon.
sale. I got Smoothie King's notification from Smoothie King.
Me too.
But, anyway, the genius thing was the whole reason he paid to do the halftime show was because he was promoting that tour and that album. Also, because I think it was like he was trying to further push that album. Because it's like one of the longest running #1 songs, or at least top 10 charting. They were like, if you did the math, he got he essentially got a 95% discount on promotion at the Super Bowl. Because if he paid $5.5 million for 30 minutes of airtime, and at the rate the Super Bowl charges for ads in the Super Bowl, an ad of that long would be $103 million.
Yeah.
So they got a really good discount for huge promotion. And I mean, even if people didn't like it, people are still talking about it. So
that's
it
true.
worked.
No, one really interesting thing from last year in my marketing class, from what's his name? Oh, Karam Shout out Professor Karam at LSU. So he does sports marketing. Like that's his thing. I don't know if you've
He used to be like the person that would meet with all of the athletes before they would go, like, he'd be like, hey, you're about to go pro. This is what you should do.
Yeah. So so he was like super interested in all things sports marketing. And after the Super Bowl last year, I remember him talking about like how, so they had Shakira and J-Lo. And he's like, there's a reason every time they have a Super Bowl halftime performance.
First off, I guess I was very wrong. I forgot Shakira did the this show. That completely ruins this was the first non-American to do the halftime. He's the first Canadian. I know that. But
okay, yeah. No, that makes sense, though. Because last year, so he was basically explaining, he's like, the NFL has already locked in white males and most white women. He's like, males and females, white from America, he's like, they've pretty much locked them in. They're going to watch the Super Bowl. It doesn't matter. They don't have to try. And he's like, they do not have a lot of like a Latinx fan base, basically.
So that's why they did.
Yeah. And so they were like basically just kind of catering to a Latin audience with that halftime show. And I was like, that's interesting. He's like, they do that every single year. Every year they're catering towards whatever they feel like they need
to pull the most on.
Yeah.
Okay, so which is interesting because I love that, and I talked about that a ton because I'm pretty sure they brought Bad Bunny and J Balvin.
Oh yeah,
out.
Right, exactly. Very.
I was like, hell yeah.
So this year I started thinking about it just because I was thinking about how he'd said that, and I'm like, why The Weeknd? I'm like, I feel like that's just everyone, but Canada makes sense. I don't know what their viewership in Canada is, but you know, if it's the first Canadian artist, I assume it brought in some Canadians.
It did bring in more. Also, there was a joke that was going around Twitter that was just like, The Weeknd did the halftime show and Drake was in a State Farm commercial. This is the closest thing we'll ever get to OVO XO again.
Man,
I was like, damn, funny. That's true. But also, I was just like, why is Drake on?
Yeah, that was kind of surprising.
I was like, did they just do this because they've already seen him in another skit in a red polo and khaki pants? They were like, yeah, this works.
Yeah. Dude, I was so tired during that whole... I didn't watch any of the ads. I was like, oh, man. I was crashing so bad. It's because we had been up for so long. We'd been playing beer die all day.
Oh, I was done. I drank a whole bottle of champagne by 3:30.
Yeah,
so
you were
I was just crashing the entire time. I was so tired.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't watch it. Also, because I realized I didn't care.
I didn't care at all. I realized about a quarter in, and I was like, wait, why am I watching this?
I have determined that if it's not something super wild, if my team isn't in it, if it's not fighting, I'm now getting
just a UFC fan.
More into the UFC. Or if I have money on it, that's the difference.
Right.
If I have money on it, then I'll watch
things.
it. But no, I'm just not. I wasn't into it. I was like, but the same joke. Everyone's tired of hearing me say this, but I was like, I want Brady to win just because I think he should go on a 5-game run to where he gets 5 Super Bowls in a row or 5-season run. And then he has 11 rings and he has to get his 11th ring fitted for his cock because he has no more fingers.
Right. No,
I think that'd be hilarious. The only thing that's different is somebody did put like the Uzi diamond in the forehead, but it was the Super Bowl ring just like infused in his head. It was like Brady's run out of fingers.
Oh my god, that would be so funny.
Yeah, the other trade off was I think it'd be cool if Clyde got it, but
yeah, I know. I was kind of sad the Chiefs lost. Spoiler alert: if you haven't watched the Super Bowl 2021 yet, the Chiefs lost.
Damn. I'm surprised the under hit. That was also impressive.
I know. I thought it might be a shootout, but I'm just I didn't watch it, but I imagine that Mahomes was rattled. That's what I think because he did not, score a shitload.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch it last year either. I was at your house. We watched it at your house. But I
watched it last year.
I was making the crunk juice thing. So I had it on, but I was working on something. Man.
Wait, we need to bring back crunk juice.
Everyone, okay, so background. I don't know if you're familiar with the East Side Boys. Most people know them for being associating acts with Lil Jon, and one of them, maybe both of them, used to carry around and drink alcohol out of a gas can that they wrote crunk juice on, and it looked awesome. So I was like, that's hard. We got to do that with
So we did.
with our upcoming friends party, and we put jungle juice in it. The reason this was like right before COVID happened anyway.
Oh yeah.
But like
that was why we.
the other issue was that everyone started putting their mouth on it, and I was just like, I'm good.
Let me pour it in your cup, please.
Or just like go under.
Oh yeah,
it.
like waterfall it. Yeah.
Waterfall it. Because that was the whole thing. Is I was like, what if I just went around a bunch of people and just started like doing like a train, but then people just started throating it. So I was like, you can keep this. This is done.
Deep.
So that happened, but I've been thinking about mixing it up. Because I do like the idea of very unique forms of drinking.
Yeah.
Not forms, but like drinking out of a gas can. That's funny.
Hilarious.
Bringing a goblet back, I think that'd be pretty cool. But I want a unique spin, so I'm looking for the next thing.
Goblet of fire. Oh, we make a flaming Dr. Pepper in a goblet of fire. A goblet. It's a goblet of fire. Boom. There it is. Business idea. Don't steal it.
Also, wait. When you do that though, one, you'd have a shot glass in there though, right?
No. I'm thinking.
I thought a flaming Dr. Pepper. It's one of those where you put like a shot on fire, drop it in something, and drink it.
No, you just blow it out. I mean, well, it depends. I guess you could do it like that.
Because what is it again?
So it's we actually just looked this up because I was like, I'm gonna make some.
Were you making the same? Oh, I thought you were making the same Hannibal Buress joke.
Huh?
He's got a bit on flaming Dr. Pepper, or that's really funny, where he's just like, imagine the amount of different combinations this man had to go through for this, and he was just like, a beer, vodka, gin, damn it, and then his wife's like, honey, come here. He's like, bitch, believe in my dream, or whatever. He just like went on. It's funny. Go watch it. It's really funny. I was not going to do it justice, but anyway,
there's the drop variation, which is like you drop a shot in and that extinguishes it. There is just a shot variation, which the entire thing is, I can't remember what the shot is besides like 151 rum or Everclear, but it's supposed to be a shot topped with that. You light it on fire and then you drop it in a beer, or just have beer in the shot.
I still think it's hilarious that David got a bunch of his hair on his arm burnt off.
Oh, dude, that was so funny.
The time that we were, what were we even making?
Flaming Dr. Peppers?
Were we making a jungle juice and we just had Everclear?
No, that was Flaming Dr. Pepper.
Okay, we were trying to make a flaming Dr. Pepper, and
we did.
Okay, sure. Anyway,
we were trying to and succeeded.
I mean, you're right. I guess I wasn't paying attention, but yeah, there was still just a bunch of liquor just spilled on the bar top, and Clay was just fucking around, just lighting shit on fire, and it got on there, and it just burned all the hair off David's arm because he had his arm right there. Oh man,
that was so funny. I didn't even know who was. I thought he was just making a joke.
No,
he's
it
like,
actually burned the hair.
He's like, I have no hair in here. And I was like, oh fuck.
It was just in a line. It was really funny.
That was hilarious. Yeah, we haven't hit any topics that were.
Yeah, I was like, I think I'm gonna dress as Doc because we have nothing exciting to talk about. We got a dog.
We got a dog. She's very sweet.
She showed up at our house. It might be the sweetest dog I've ever met, and we couldn't keep her because my current dog fucking hates every other dog. So Connor was like, I want to get a dog, and now we have her.
That's that.
The end. Her name is Luna. She is a 80-pound German Shepherd.
Yep.
Mixed with a Chihuahua. Don't ask me how that works.
Yeah. So she's actually a 20-pound German Shepherd.
Who was it that told me that they were just like, I heard somebody make a joke over it. It's just like, yeah, let's just breed a Great Dane and a Chihuahua. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, how does that work?
I want to see. I'm going to Google it. Great Dane.
That sounds so bad, but she was in heat. We found out Colin's cousin apparently has done so much research on dogs in heat, so we now know the 4 stages of heat. Couldn't tell you them right now.
She is in the 4th now. She just finished the 3rd, which is the worst one.
Okay, sweet. So the 4th is where we're going to find out if she has puppies or
babies, yeah, which would be very cute. We're going to sell them for $500 each.
That's
so
not, no.
Let us know.
People need to know what you're getting for you to be able to sell that.
It's
get
Canaan.
That price point
I see what you're saying.
Like no one's gonna be like, I'll pay $500. Oh, what type of dog is it?
Well, half Canaan.
It's a mystery box.
Yeah.
It's a mystery box of merch.
Did you not? We know what kind of dog she is. She's Canaan.
How?
Because we looked it up. Oh, here, let me. Okay, I guess you weren't there for that.
I mean, I know that we looked it up, but how can we prove that? I mean, I know you can see a dog. Like Blake was like, I did a DNA test. I was like, did you just Google pictures of her, or did you like actually do one? No,
if that ain't her, you tell me what is.
That looks more like a dog I saw recently. The bigger version.
That was a German Shepherd. And no, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
The snout was way longer.
That dog looks too big.
Huh? No, that's about her size. It said about 20 pounds, which is about her size. Look. 100%. It's 100%.
She's got something
Look at
else
this.
in her.
The curly tail is the only thing
looks too big.
concerning me, but she's still like she's got a pretty curly tail.
Anyway,
it's not that big. It's like 20 pounds. It's smaller than your dog. Female.
You're right.
Yeah. Max. Okay. So,
all right.
Anyway.
Dogecoin. Take us on your wild ride of Dogecoin since we've been talking about Doges.
Dogecoin. I kind of got scared out of it, unfortunately. But let's see. So it all started when Matthew, the man himself. Oh, I've got a lot to say about him, actually. I'm glad he doesn't watch the podcast because I talk about him a lot.
Welcome back to the Fuck Matthew podcast.
Well, no, I just tell stories about him so much.
No, I was saying like in case he does start watching and he comes across
fuck
this
that guy. This is I don't remember our whole list of things that we like.
Yeah, we kind of stopped doing that after like episode 6.
Yeah. Well,
so sorry guys. Maybe we'll go
eventually.
back to it.
So he got me into it because he was all in on GameStop and BlackBerry, and so
BlackBerry I actually considered looking at not too far back, so I get it. I get it,
but so he was doing all that. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get into the hype. So I jumped in, and all I got was AMC, and then I was like, well, GameStop, I feel like it's gonna start dying pretty soon. It didn't, because whenever I said that, it was at like $90, and it went up to like $450. But I'm like, it's probably gonna start dying soon, so I just threw like a couple $100 in Dogecoin. I threw like $50 into Dogecoin, and it started flying and hits like 8.5 cents or something like that. And I bought in at like 2, and so I'd already made like $150, and I'm like, it's going to $1. It's going to $1.
How much would you have made? How much would you have made if it went to $1?
50 times 2,500.
So you would have made 2,500 from how much?
From $50, I think. Is that right?
Jesus Christ!
Wait, if I'd put $50 at point, so that's. Yeah, 2,500.
Jesus, fuck.
Man, that was quick maths.
Yeah, Greg made a joke where he was just like, I've been investing for the past 10 years, and Dogecoin has outperformed my previous 10 years of performance.
Oh my God. That's so funny.
I can't believe it. Yeah, just...
Well, then it tanked, and I was like, fuck, so I lost, I don't know, not all that much.
First off, you don't lose money until you sell. Just want to remind you, you never lose money. If you hold forever, you never lost money. Just want to point that out.
Yeah. So this was my first foray into crypto. So I was like, you know what?
You've never bought crypto before? Interesting.
Yeah. And so
I bought Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. I did the best on Litecoin.
Yeah, I still have Litecoin, actually. So it started tanking, and I was like, fuck, okay. I bought into the hype a little too hard. So I sold, and I'm like, okay, whenever it gets back down to like 2 cents, I'm just gonna put a bunch in and just kind of let it go until it hits like 10 cents or something like that. And so that was my plan, but then it fucking skyrocketed again because motherfucking Elon Musk is like, Dogecoin to the moon. And I'm like, hey man, I'm already out. Like, you could have done this a couple days ago.
I just think it's hilarious that, yeah, it wasn't the smartest thing, and I can see how it fucked it up with taking Tesla private at whatever price. Oh, 420.
Yeah,
I think
420.
that was. There's that, but Elon is doing way more market manipulation in crypto than he ever did with Tesla, which is fucking
1.5 billion in Bitcoin. Did you see that?
Yes, that was what I was going to talk about.
Dude, that's insane.
Yeah, the fact that they invested. Did you see what it jumps from? It jumped 10,000 like overnight.
And 4,000, but
I thought it was at like 33,000 and it went to 43.
No, it was at 39,000. It went to 44 and a half.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
In like 10 minutes. It was insane.
On the news. It was literally just on the news. They had been just accumulating it and they didn't know that. But
it's been popping off like the last couple of weeks. Bitcoin is like
I know it's been coming
flying.
back. I know it like fucking tanked after it hit like 40,000 and like lost.
No, it's soaring. It's like at like I don't know, it was at like 46 yesterday, I think.
Is that an all-time high?
Yeah. It keeps hitting a new high like every day.
Yeah, no, that's that. I mean, that gives me more confidence than I remember like in 2018 during all the crypto hype, Amazon was just like people were like crypto or they're like Bitcoin to 100,000. I was like, no. But then it was like at 20,000 and Amazon was like, oh, we might start accepting Bitcoin. And I was like, oh, that would be huge. That would be worth it going to 100,000. And then that never happened. It's been 3 years. But Tesla is saying that they're considering, which also isn't set in stone, they could completely reverse that decision. But the fact that they might start taking Bitcoin would be pretty fucking big. Yeah,
that'd be crazy.
Of course, because I think it's hilarious that the same people that buy Bitcoin, they just know their audience. The same people that buy cryptocurrencies are 100% down to buy Teslas.
Yeah, that's true. That's 100% true. Okay, so the reason I want to talk about Matthew is so funny. He has had tweet notifications for Elon Musk on for like months. And he's like, Elon Musk just tweeted. And I'm like, I don't know if it's been months, but weeks, like definitely like a while. And he's like, Elon Musk just tweeted. I'm like, why do you have his notifications on? And he's like, because anytime he says something about a stock, I just start buying that stock. And I'm like, that's brilliant. So
he should be in it before, first off.
No. Here's why. Because so many other people are doing the same thing. And if you're just faster than them, you're just making money. Whenever he tweeted about Dogecoin the other day at 2 a.m., he was awake. He tweets. He goes put, I don't know what it was, a few $100 into it. And it immediately shot up like 15%.
First off, do that. That's your genius idea right there. Build a bot that
just buys whenever
only follows Elon Musk and somehow has a brokerage account linked to it and can instantly buy when he tweets. Like anytime he tweets, it scrapes it. If it mentions a stock, it fucking buys it.
We actually did talk about
you should because that's the only way you could be faster. That is the only way.
I just don't know how to like have a bot on a brokerage account, and I feel like I would get arrested or something somehow. Like I feel like there's some law that they'd be like, you can't do that. And I'd be like, why? I
don't think there's any laws. I mean, the only thing would be is if
I'll build a robot. It would be with a finger
maybe if it's like insider, but Elon Musk only tweets about public things.
Yeah. No, I just mean like, I don't know. Like I don't know if any brokerage account has. I don't know. I just don't know how to do it. I haven't done it.
Also, is Elon's at the stature that like what he says can't even be private. It's just de facto news. He can't be like, buy Tesla tomorrow, it's going to 100 or whatever. Because then it'll just instantly go up because people are like, cool, and then everyone will buy. Like he's the only one that would get in trouble. Like it's not like you could get in trouble for trading off a hot tip. It's just that'd just be if like somebody on CNN was just like, fucking buy this. It's like you can't. They would get in trouble, but like you can't get in trouble because there's so many people behind it. That's what y'all need to build.
That's a good idea.
That needs to be your whole thesis. Y'all need to go raise a fund. And just be like, our whole thing is we've got a bot that instantly buys what Elon Musk says to buy,
and that's
because we can guarantee we'll be faster than the masses. So we will instantly profit.
Make crazy money. As long as we put in 10 million, we'll make like 100,000 every time. It's free money.
I mean, even if it goes up 5%, you can get a 5% daily gain. I mean,
boom.
If you do that every day,
that's insane.
If you do that every day,
we'd be the best performing fund of all time.
Yeah, no, I still think it's hilarious that in the 90s they got a chimp to throw a handful of darts at a bunch of stocks, and that portfolio performed better than half of hedge fund managers of that year.
Oh my god!
Or half just fund managers of that year. Which just shows that you should learn either how to invest yourself or make sure you're investing in the right one. And don't invest in mutual funds, buy index funds. Finance talk from Elliot.
That's really funny. So I think we need to buy a chimp is what you're saying.
Also, one thing I think is hilarious, and I wish he did more of this, but I wish Warren Buffett made more bets with people.
Like the March Madness thing?
Yeah, I mean, you know his other one, right?
No.
In 2010, he made a deal, like it came to fruition like last year, I think. But he made a deal where he was saying that like with a handful of fund managers that were getting cocky or whatever, and he was just like, indexes outperform everyone. That's why, like it's just makes so much sense that he like bet like $100,000 that he could just put his money in the S&P 500 and it would outperform this fund manager, and it did. It fucking killed it. I mean, they obviously outperformed him by like the first 2 years, but like by year 7 he was fucking destroying them. So yeah, I wish he'd just do that, which also I'm just more impressed that more people are willing to like take on. It's like why are you trying to beat the GOAT, like the greatest investor of all time? Like there is he's right. Like it'd be different if it was like somebody, but it's just like, hey, the average hedge fund, like super successful billionaire hedge fund, is worth maybe 10 and he's worth like 100. So it's like he's worth 10 times more than you. Maybe you should listen.
It's just him. It's just a guy, not even the fund itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a monster.
What else do we have?
Oh, I wanted to chat briefly about our girl.
Yeah, we can do that.
So we're at Zippy's.
I just want to say, first off, we're a bunch of pussies. We
are.
should be more confrontational, but we can't.
Yeah. Well, so I started thinking about it, and I was like, okay, so we saw our girl Indica Flowers at Zippy's. And I was...
Which, to be fair, did I not call it that? I was like, I've seen her around at Zippy's before.
Yeah.
And I just think it's funny that the next time we see her is, of course, at Zippy's.
And I was so excited. And I was like, I don't know what to say. Like, should I go be like, what's up? But then I started thinking, like, what am I gonna say?
Yeah. How do you?
Hey, I really enjoy your content. You know, like, okay, here's what I was thinking. I'm like, if someone walked up to me and was like, hey man, I've really enjoyed your videos and I've beat off to you many times, I'd be like, hey man, thanks, but like I do not want to talk to you.
No, it's weird because it's like, it'd be different if it's like if you bumped into them,
right?
Because then you can treat them like a normal person.
Yeah.
But you can't just go out of your... It's like, what made you go out of your way to talk to this person?
Right. Be like,
you can't just be like, oh, hi, I'm Elliot. Then it's just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
If you like bumped into him, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, my name's Elliot, or like whatever. You can at least try and spin in encountering them into that. But if you just see them across a restaurant and want to go
you naked many times.
I've seen you get fucking plowed by a huge black dude and your titties were flopped. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
and
if
this
you're
is a weird introduction.
Yeah. So I get it. I'm glad we didn't.
Yeah.
Or if we'd have to do the whole pitch. So like, we'd have to be like, all right, look, you don't know us, but we recognized you from St. Aloysius. We saw you're a porn star now.
We have a podcast.
We have a podcast. We would love for you to come on the podcast. Like, if you get all of that, that's better. But she was enjoying time with her friends. We were enjoying time with her friends.
I was starstruck. I was a little starstruck. I got to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same way as like the weird interaction that like whenever a lot of the Barstool guys were super cool when they brought on like a few of the porn stars that they've had on Answer the Internet.
Yeah.
But
they're way bigger. They can just be like, you know, they're like, this is beneficial to you.
Only one of them, like they had a Bella Danger. That I don't know. If it's like Riley Reid, it's like she's a meme at this point on the internet. True. That it's just kind of like, all right, you can go up to her because you're just like, I've seen your shitty raps.
Yeah.
And I've seen the memes from
your personality at this point.
Yes, you are just an internet personality. Also, even though it was super cringe, I loved your MyBookie ad. That might have been the thing that I've loved that was just absolutely the most cringy thing I've ever seen.
Was that the... Yeah, no, that was the one that we tried to do a reaction video.
Yeah, we tried to do a reaction video.
In so much pain that I just...
Not only was it in so much pain, we're just not funny.
Yeah, that just wasn't... Yeah.
We're not on the spot funny unless it's like... Or we're on the spot funny if there's like low pressure.
Yeah.
There's such high pressure to be like,
I don't think that was good content. I think the video was just a little bit...
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
It was like a...
It would be... Okay, I feel like we could do reactions, which I should probably set it up. We could react to videos like on the podcast, but we couldn't do like a reaction video.
Yeah, I agree. I think Yeah. Also, reaction videos kind of dead. Commentary, YouTube, kind of dead.
Yeah. Also, I saw a thing that it was just like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. I didn't know the 4th one, but it was the fact that there's a video that's like Adam 22 from No Jumper, Keemstar, Lil Xan, and then somebody else. And I was just like, wow, this is...
I bet it was Leafy.
No, I would have known if it was Leafy. I was surprised. I didn't know Leafy has made a comeback recently.
Yeah, he's kind of back. Like, not even...
He's kind of... I mean, first off, he's not back. He's like back as in like he's active.
He's on Twitter. But
he's nowhere near his prime.
Yeah.
And you can't even call that his prime because I feel like he was always more hated than loved. I was still surprised that he had as many fans as he did.
Me too. I was shocked.
No, I guess because it's the same thing with Keemstar. Keemstar,
no,
I was like, there's no way this guy has fans. He's hated way more than he's loved.
And
but
Logan
apparently
Paul,
he's
like
not.
everyone like that.
Wait, what?
And Logan Paul and everyone like that.
No, because I kind of like now Logan Paul. I'm going to be honest.
I've
Jake Paul, no. Logan Paul kind of got humbled. Now he's just like a podcaster who, because of his stature, he gets better guests, and he is like, and he made, I saw him, he was on Theo Vaughn's podcast with Tim Dillon. Great episode.
I liked Jake Paul in the beginning a lot more because I felt like he was a little more self-aware. Like, Logan Paul really thought he was the shit. And I'm like, Jake Paul.
Yeah, Jake was a lot more self-aware.
Yeah, he's
100%.
like, I get that this is all just a meme.
The roles have reversed now.
Yeah. Yeah, Jake has gotten less self-aware.
No, Logan is a lot more. I mean, he still can be an asshole, and he still knows what does well, and that's why he does that. But like, he was still he was a lot more genuine than Jake ever was on this podcast.
Yeah,
because he's kind of like, I'm in the middle, and it's a good argument. He's not just internet famous anymore.
Yeah,
he's kind of like in between actual celebrity and internet celebrity.
Yeah,
he's like way above internet stars, but he's kind of below.
Right.
Because of, I mean, all the people he's friends with. He does a lot of shit with Barstool too. He does. I mean, he's in the comedy game. I mean, him and Tim Dillon have done a couple of things together, which I was surprised about. But
have we?
And he's had fucking insane stars on his fucking podcast. He's had Grant Cardone, which was kind of a standout. I was like, this makes sense. Then he went on Your Mom's House, and I was like, there's no way.
Grant Cardone?
Yes. It was a good episode, but I was like, there's no way Tom Segura and Christina are going to show him a TikTok of some dude who smokes meth and then goes and tries to find dirty cops and take them down. I was like, they're not going to. I was like, there's no. And they didn't, but I was like,
I can't imagine. How did that episode even go?
It was interesting. I mean, they kind of were just interviewing him. It was kind of just like a more serious one.
Yeah.
But I was like, they talk about explicit shit.
Yeah.
He is, I think, replaced Louis C.K. as like the most explicit comedian that I like.
Yeah.
Anthony Jeselnik is dark. He's not explicit.
Yeah, no, he's not.
But that was interesting. He had Tillman Fertitta on. Who, do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
He owns the Landry Group, all those restaurants. He owns the Golden Nugget, and then he owns the Houston Rockets.
Yeah.
That was surprising. I want to say he had DJ Diesel on. Not Diesel.
Yeah, I know, because I was just like, did you just say that wrong? Or?
No, Diesel. Do you know who Diesel is?
Oh, yeah. David Solomon?
Yeah.
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 That's hilarious.
For those who don't know, DJ D-Soul, not to be confused with Shaq, a.k.a. DJ D-Soul.
Diesel, yeah.
D-Soul is David Solomon, who is the current CEO and chairman of Goldman Sachs, which I think is so hard that he's a DJ.
I follow him on LinkedIn.
I just want to know is how the fuck do you have time to learn that?
Because it's not that hard. You know? Like, I mean, it's hard to make music, but to be a DJ, it's like, it's a little bit more, you know.
No, but he's like straight up DJ. He's not like just...
Like he's like making his own
like he'll
music
mix
and
it.
stuff like that.
Yeah, he's got like 4 songs out, and he's collabed with somebody, with Dogecoin and Tours we've talked about. You had no idea.
Also, I don't mean to say it's not hard. I just mean it's not as time consuming as you'd think. You know.
Well, I guess also him, now that he's CEO, he's like less time. I mean...
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's put like a bunch of hours into it. You know?
One thing with
it's not like it's going to take several years of practice.
Well, okay. Also, when you're at that high level, you're not working. You're not doing as much stuff. At that point, you're kind of just like, you're making decisions and networking. That is your job. I mean, that's why Jeff Bezos positioned to be or he was like, he used to get like 4 hours of sleep or whatever and never sleep, but he's like, he prioritized 8 hours because he's like, I don't do anything but make decisions. That's it.
Right.
Which I guess transition. Wait, yeah. He's had high level guests. Logan Paul had high level guests. I wanted to finish this thought and then come back to Jeff Bezos, but what were we talking about with Logan Paul? Where were we going with this?
I have no idea. I was trying to go into I was trying to go into an entirely different thing, but I'm going to keep that in mind for later.
I don't remember.
I don't know. Hey, did we talk about Dream last time?
Your Dream?
No, Dream, the Minecraft YouTuber.
No.
I thought we briefly did, but okay, long story short.
Even though we're not live, viewers, streamers, watch, make sure to remember to talk about Jeff Bezos. Go.
Yeah. Chat. That's what you can call
chat.
Chat.
Sorry, I don't watch streams. I watch more videos of streams with Ludwig playing fucking GeoFinder over or GeoGuessr over the past fucking last week for like 5 hours. Continue.
So Dream is a Minecraft YouTuber. He has an insane following. Like if you go on trending on any time that he's on Twitch, like if he's live.
Question: is he one of the? So I watched this video on like, do content houses work or not? And
I'm not sure.
And apparently, one of the first really big ones was this Minecraft house where they would. It was just a bunch of Minecraft YouTubers and streamers. So I didn't know if he was in that.
Is that Yogscast? Are you talking about Yogscast?
No, I don't think so.
All right, I don't know, but this is recent. Like, they're new.
Okay.
The Lunchbox Group is, I think, what they're called. I could be wrong.
Sick.
No, that might be. No, I think that might be Call Me Carson. So
which is he uncanceled yet? He's hilarious.
No, he's
on Twitter.
canceled. He's still canceled.
Fuck.
He'll be canceled for a while.
Damn it.
I don't know if he's. I don't know if he's got the Logan Paul in him to just come back. You know.
But he's in the gaming community though. I feel like gamers don't cancel that hard. I guess they do.
They did. Yeah. Wow. Especially Colin Carson's kind of fans. I don't know.
Damn.
They're all very young. They're super young.
Okay.
So, Dream is a Minecraft YouTuber, has a bunch of friends. They have this Minecraft single player or survival multiplayer server that they all play on, and they have fucking ravenous fans. Like, if you go on trending, it is like Dream is live and like WTF Dream, because like Dream does something and be like rip Dream if he dies. It's insane. Like, it is. I've never seen a YouTube or Twitch like fan base so
people
tight.
Who don't know who Dream is, they're like, who is Dream and why the fuck does this dude keep dying?
That is exactly what's happening. Because I was so confused the first several times. I'm like, what is going on?
RIP Dream trending
so
once a week?
I'm going on. It's just people just being like, OMG, can't believe Dream died in a lava pit, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's just Minecraft. So anyway,
he's gonna die and no one's gonna know for a week because everyone's just gonna see Rip Dream and they'll be like, cool, he's playing Minecraft again.
You're like, oh fuck, no,
he's doing what he does.
He died in an 8-person car accident. That's horrible. Wow, never mind. It wasn't Minecraft. Just kidding. So anyway, months ago in October, Dream got the world record speed run for Minecraft, 1.16. Which is pretty impressive because a lot of people speedrun Minecraft. It's not the most speedrun game, but it's
1.16 seconds. That's very impressive.
No, 1.16 the version.
Oh.
It's probably like the maybe fifth, like top 10 most speedrun games, which means a lot of people are speedrunning it. And Dreams live streamed like 11 times or something like that, and got the world record. And people were complaining because they're like, it is. Like, so you have to get super lucky, basically, to get the speedrun record. There's a lot of RNG involved in the speedrun strategy that is currently used. A ton of RNG. And
what is RNG for the listeners that might not know?
Random number generator.
Okay.
The man who controls it is RNGesus.
RNGesus. Wow.
Yeah.
Make sure to pray to RNGesus tonight before you go to bed.
RNG basically means there's a lot of randomness that happens. So in order to...
Is it just like where you find certain items, maybe like that?
Yeah, so
and how many of them you find?
Quick breakdown on speedrunning. Speedrunning is completing a game as fast as you can. For Minecraft, completing the game
you fight the end dragon, right? Yeah, I figured that's what it was.
Fight the final boss, basically. Once you kill the final boss, that is the end of the speedrun. So the fastest person to do that, there's a worldwide leaderboard on speedrun.com. Anyway, so he submitted his time for the fastest record, and basically he ended up having this absolutely insane luck. Like, the luck that he had on his runs was beyond good. And so people were like, "Oh my God, how is he so lucky?" And so people were started thinking, they're like, he might have a hacked version of Minecraft, and they were like, he's like, no, I just got lucky. He's like, I got really lucky, sure. And so I had heard about this, and I basically had heard that it's statistically impossible that he got the record with the luck that he had. Like, there's no way that luck was real. And but I didn't really know any more about it. So I watched a 40-minute video yesterday about how impossible it was.
First off, I love that I'm just now learning how crazy breakdown reviews of just shit can be. I've seen Jack was like, yeah, I watched the whole thing. I remember I was leaving his house and he's like, cool, I'm going to put on this review of this game. That's like 7 hours. It was a 7-hour video on a review of a game. No. I feel like you can play the game in 7 hours as opposed to watching a review.
Yeah, and just make your own review. So it's a guy who's a mathematician who was breaking it down. I didn't even really care that much. But I was like, I kind of want to see. I didn't realize it was 40 minutes until I was, pretty
Did you do this last night? When you said you were like, I'm so tired. Let me just go. It was like 8:30. Yeah. And you were like, instead of going to bed, I'm just going to watch YouTube till 3 in the morning.
Yeah. No, I watched YouTube until about 10:30 and then I went to sleep. But this is one of those. And so so basically the guy broke it down, and the way that he said it is, he said, if every human speed ran Minecraft, every human on Earth, assuming there's 10 billion, he's like rounding, speedrun Minecraft.
Rounding very up. Just want to say that.
Yeah. But he was just basically rounding. He's like, if every human on Earth, if there's 10 billion of us, speedran Minecraft all the time, concurrently, and never slept for the next 100 years, it is still 1,000 times more unlikely that you would get the odds that Dream got. He said it's 1,000 times more unlikely to get those odds.
Yeah, he cheated. He fucking cheated. Fuck you, Dream.
Yeah.
I hope you do die. No, I'm just kidding. I really hope you don't die. Please don't demonetize this.
Anyway, that was my experience last night. That was I don't know why I'm so impassioned about it. It's new information. I was excited.
I do remember you telling me the story. It got so much better when you watched the math. Like, I think that's what made this a lot better. Fuck. I just had another thought relating. I hate that I don't remember to bring a pen to write shit down because there's like a lot of shit. But where's it going with this? I don't remember. So Jeff Bezos. Not what I was thinking of. I thought something else, but so did you see he's finally stepping down as CEO?
Oh yeah, I did see that. I didn't really get why, but
I love also the metric that they do is like, I feel like there could be better things, but like when you're the CEO of a public company, they measure you by how much the stock has gone up since you've been CEO, and his was like, I think it was like 278,000%. In his tenure as CEO is how much the stock.
Pretty good one.
Pretty
good CEO.
But I'm interested to see what he does after, because I'm very interested to see what Blue Origin does. I think he's solely doing this because he's like, all right, I've got plenty of money. Musk is kicking my ass on both fronts, not only the space front, but now he's richer than me. So he's like, all right, it's time to get Blue Origin to shape. So I think we're about to have a space race. So
I hope so. That'd be so exciting.
That would be so sick, because I think their last launch, I think their rocket exploded.
Last like 2, I think, or 3.
Sucks, especially because I don't remember the last time that's happened to SpaceX.
A bunch. Oh yeah, they have rockets blow up all the time. I mean, tests.
I don't think this was a test though.
It was the Starship.
No, the Blue Origin one.
Oh, Blue Origin. I don't know. I didn't see that.
No, I bet of course it's testing. What do you mean? That's not like a launch.
Okay, sorry, I didn't know. Sorry, my bad.
No, I figured they have shit blow up all the time. That's just what happens.
Sucks. It's like $1 billion down the drain, probably.
No, actually, have you? Do you know like the really big thing about like when SpaceX first came out?
What, they could use rockets and then save like $200 million a rocket or something?
Oh, it was a lot more.
Oh, was it?
the first rocket that SpaceX came out with, they were told it would cost them like 1.2 billion to make, and they did it for like 120 million.
Cool.
So they saved a fuck ton of money.
Well, yeah, with the reusable rockets, right? It like also saves
no, it's not
a
even like the
shitload
cost
per.
saving from reuse. Like,
No, yeah.
it's that was just like building the rocket cost that much less.
Damn.
So yeah, I also had something else on him, but I forgot it. But let's see what else we got on here.
What, Jeff Bezos?
Yeah, and I
feel
can't
like-
remember the other thing I was gonna say, but
I don't know. I think if I just had Jeff Bezos money, I feel like I would just start throwing it at like just dope shit. You know, like, I don't know, space, great, sure, but it's kind of covered. You know, people are getting that done. I want jetpacks. That's what I want. Like a jetpack that's just easily, accessible, and then Iron Man suit. Like,
fuck a jetpack.
full
I'd
out.
just go straight to Iron Man suit. Are you kidding me?
Well, I was taking the steps. Baby
Yeah.
steps here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you
Bite-sized
already have
pieces.
the water jetpack. What?
Well, they also have the gravity suit. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
The guy. Okay, I'm so glad you know about this. There's a guy in the UK who bought. Actually, I think he built them. 4 mini jet engines, like this big, literal jet engines, and had a tank of fuel on his back. Strapped the jet engines to his arms and his feet, and literally can like fly around with it. It goes super crazy fast, like way faster than needed. But like he basically built his own Iron Man suit. It's kind of still not perfect yet, and he's been iterating on it. And the most recent version looks a lot better, and it's super dangerous.
Oh,
Like,
I bet.
yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
yeah.
I mean,
and hard to control because like
yeah. That was the whole thing about Iron Man 1 is that
Yeah.
when he tried to do that, it's so hard for him to like
Yeah.
balance. Because you're literally trying to balance 4 different things, and it's not like 4 different, in this case, jet engines.
Yeah.
And it's like, cool, these things go so fast that they can counteract the force of gravity
Yeah.
pulling you down, 1. And 2, unlike on a plane where they're like welded
Yeah.
and they're in place, your arms and legs are
you got
fucking
floppy
moving.
arms. This
so
guy,
like,
so
you can just be like, just fucking.
yeah, just you blow your arm off. Just
Well, yeah, can't you do this and just lose both arms?
well, yeah, probably.
Just want to see me like, I don't know. I don't know how you do it, but like, I'm gonna go limbless, and then just his arms literally just fly off.
So his first video that he posted, it's him and a couple of people, I think, but it's mostly one guy. First video he posted, he's like, this is hard as fuck. And so he just had like a minute straight of him just training and just like flag pulling. Like just being like, I'm very strong. This is not going to be a consumer product. He's basically just like showing off how strong it was. But
He didn't even build it. He was just he
Yeah.
just used it as clickbait to show how strong he was.
yeah, he was like impressively strong, and I think it dashes most hopes of me ever building my own Iron Man suit. But the original build is there. It's possible. It's just not as sleek. But yeah, you have to watch the video. It's so fucking cool. He came out with one I think last year as well, whereas like the updated version. He used to have so I think he didn't have feet ones. He just had 2 on his arms and like 1 on his back or something, but it didn't look nearly as cool. Now he's got 2 on his feet and 2 on his arms. It's a little bit easier to control or something like that. And it's just it's exciting.
So, fuck. Why do I keep forgetting everything?
I don't know, man.
Oh, last
Brain
night.
like a what was it? What was the phrase that we learned the other day?
What phrase?
We learned were you not there for that?
I don't think I was.
Oh man, we were watching GeoGuessr and
No, I was not there for most of that.
okay, the Geo Wizard said brain like mind like a something, and it basically meant mind like a colander, like things easily fall through it.
So, for those who don't know,
Sieve, mind like a sieve. That's the phrase.
for those who don't know, Colin and I really would like to be the Tiny Meat Gang podcast.
That's it. That's the only goal here.
Yeah, not even with this, but I feel like that was definitely like the whole thing when we started this. Was we were just like, that's so cool what they're doing. They look like they have so much fun. Let's do it too. Even though they're obviously a lot funnier than we are.
They're older.
but I mean, yeah, I guess they are older. But
Experience.
I in my mind, Cody is still like 24, even though he just turned 30 or something like that.
He's 30. Oh my god, 30 by the way.
But last night, the reason I'm saying that is it instilled a lot more because I had a dream last night where we recorded a episode of the TMG podcast and then we were filming TikToks.
Oh, that's the life, huh?
So I was just like, and then I woke up and I was like, did we do that? But then I was like, no, that wasn't us. Also, then it got me frustrated because I was like, I had a genius idea for a TikTok, but then I was like, I'm not even going to try and do it because making TikToks are so hard.
Yeah. I haven't even tried. You just told me that it was impossible, so I was like, fucking, I won't. I've got a list. I got a list of good ideas that I'll give to someone who's far more motivated to do that than me.
Yeah. So one thing I've been watching lately that I think has been very entertaining is the BFFs podcast with Josh Richards and Dave Portnoy. So I thought Dave was a lot more
big fucking socks.
No, best friends.
Oh.
But yeah, I knew Dave being how entertaining he is. I was like, Dave has a really good idea of what's going on. This podcast has quickly proven that he doesn't. He doesn't. He's not as up to date on everything, but I guess it makes sense because he's like 43.
Yeah.
So which is fine, but I just think it's really funny that it's like cool. He's 43 and he's doing a podcast with a 19-year-old. This is interesting, and I mean, sometimes it's shown out. But last week's episode they had Lil Yachty on, and it was just very entertaining seeing.
I haven't seen Lil Yachty do anything in a while.
I'm really sad that he's not bringing the red hair back.
Oh wait, did he cut it off?
No, he just stopped dyeing it. It's black.
Oh,
but he was like, the bleach kills my hair. So I was like, that's a valid reason.
Yeah,
I was like, it fucks up your hair.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, so his hair's been he hasn't had the red hair in a minute. But
damn. Okay. Sorry, let's get to gaming for just a moment. Oh wait, we actually did do some gaming, but actually I have another gaming topic that I thought was pretty funny that I kind of wanted to run by you. So this is actually George's idea. George has an idea for a game where, have I ever told you about my permadeath game?
Yes, I love that. Hold on, please explain to them. I don't know if we talked about it.
Yeah, basically a game where it's something like you get dropped into the game and it'll be
initially it was a battle royale. Correct?
Yeah, kind of like a battle royale game, or like a survival game. I don't really know, something along those lines. And you have one life, and if you die, you are banned from the game. Your IP is banned. Your Wi-Fi, like routing number, is banned. The game uninstalls itself from your computer. And your whatever account that you linked to it, whether it be like Facebook or Steam or whatever, that's banned too. So you can never play the game again. So you have one life, and if you die, that's it. You never play again unless you just buy a new computer, and go to a friend's house or something like that. So George was talking about basically a variation on that, where it's not exactly like that, but the way the game works is you have one goal, and everyone is in the game all at once. And it's like two teams, and the game ends whenever one team wins, just whenever that happens. And so it can go on for like 8 months just straight. You know, everyone's in the same, plane of existence, and you're just fighting for whatever the goal is, like capture the flag or something like that. And so it'll just be 8 months worth of the exact same game going on. And you just have to wait until it's just a battle of attrition. Once enough people have just gotten bored and stopped playing the game, then your team can win. And I'm like, that's a good idea. Like, cause imagine like you do like drops, you'd be like new game coming in 2 months or whatever. And then once the game ends, it's done. Like it's just no longer supported. It ends forever, and then they can never play again.
I think you should do it to where you literally just do a battle royale, but you force people to be very considerate and conservative to where it's not going to like perma ban them like that, but like they have to like, if they die, they have to rebuy the game. Yeah. Like it won't ban their Wi-Fi, it won't ban their computer, but it'll uninstall the game and then you just have to rebuy it. That'd be so but you get it for free the first time.
Oh, yeah.
That's the hook. But then make it like $1.
Yeah.
But then if you suck, it's like, cool, I just had to buy this game 30 times this week.
No, I think that'd be really funny. Just be like, yeah, sorry, you died. Go click this to uninstall.
I think it would be really funny is if for George's game, you gave everyone a week and then to figure out the game. And then it just randomly breaks up into like, let's say like 6 different teams or 6 different factions. And then that's when it starts that. But the way you can change it is you get an option. There's like, you never die, you get down and you either wait for somebody on another team to, somebody on another team can revive you, or no, your own team can revive you. Somebody from the other team can give you medicine or something and switch teams, make you switch teams. Or if like somebody's trying to like help you to get you on their team, you could be like, fuck you. And you could just shoot your head and blow your head off and just fucking die. And then you're out of the game.
And then just like traumatize them.
Or it's just like, they're like, we need you. We need this. We need to go raid this base. We need more people. You're already down. Come on, join our team. And they're just like, nope, fuck you.
Okay, here's what I think. I think we should make a reverse battle royale where if you kill people, it's worse. You just have to be nice to people the entire time.
So
if anyone
so what
dies,
you're saying is John Green playing Fortnite as a pacifist
Yeah.
would win every game.
It's Fortnite. Imagine Fortnite.
It's called Night Fort.
Yeah. You get dropped in, and if anyone dies,
No, you crawl out of the ground.
You're
underground. It's literally inverse Fortnite, and
you come out
possible.
from a submarine through the water. And there's still guns, like all of the normal rules apply. But if anyone dies, everyone loses. That's it. That's just the whole game. Everyone just has to sit around for 30 minutes until all the circles close, and then once they close, if everyone's still alive, it's just like nice job, everybody. Very nice of you. Yeah, I don't know if I'd play that, but
Oh no, it's still a battle royale. It's a battle royale, but it's just horrible at the beginning. You start in a small circle.
Oh yeah,
and everyone's shooting it out, and it just gets bigger.
Oh man, just it's TDM. Actually, no, it's free for all, I guess.
It's just like cool. Everyone died. Fortnite games would last 30 seconds.
Yeah.
if that's how it started.
Man.
God damn it, we still never got to our goals.
2021 goals coming up.
Yeah, I swear we'll get to it in 2 episodes.
We're okay. Let's just make it gigantic on the next one.
Yeah, I'll make the font like 40.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to tune in on YouTube to stream Dr. Disrespect. We really appreciate Jack out there for still being the one of the few supporters out there. But if you want to financially support us for only 99 cents a month, you can do so on anchor.fm/thefunctionpod. We really appreciate the support. We appreciate everyone watching all our stuff, sharing with everyone they know. Make sure you go follow us on everything. Subscribe to our channel, like this video, like all the posts. And we'll see you next week. Peace.